السلام عليكم، حياكم الله في أول مرة. تعودتوا في برنامجنا أن يتم تقدير الكبار، وكل شخص كان له أثر إيجابي على مجتمعنا من أي ناحية، ثقافيا، فكريا، وسكن في وجداننا أيضا. ضيفنا اليوم ما أقدر أني أنا أتكلم عنه في مقدمة قصيرة وفي ثواني بسيطة. ضيفنا تاريخ من العطاء، تاريخ من الوفاء، وفكر تجاري نير جدا.
اللي يحب الإمارات أكيد بتحبه. وضيفنا شخص عاش عمره كله هني، وكرس وقت لتنمية تجارته وممارسة شغفه في البلاد وتحقيق حلمه في بلد تحقيق الأحلام، واختار الإمارات وطن له من بين كل الأوطان. تاريخ من العطاء والقصص والكفاح، ورحلة طويلة مع عالم القصص والحكايات والأفلام اللي انبهر فيها الناس لمدة سنين طويلة. ونرحب اليوم بعراب السينما في الإمارات والمنطقة، السيد أحمد غلشن. مشاهدينا، The show is about to begin.
Mr. Ahmed Gulshan, I will be asking you few quick questions, and I hope that your memory is there before we go into the detailed discussion and interview. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready, Dad. First of all, I have to thank you having me in the first مرة أول مرة in the because for me today I came here and I was go to the past. There was no TV in Dubai, no station. 1967 they brought black TV some restaurant.
Okay.
And this is the reason I went suddenly to that story. I said where I was, where I am. Okay. So this is now I'm very happy that I'm here.
I'm happier than you, and I'm honored, to be honest. But let me first ask you, what was your first car?
First car I remember was very second-hand Mazda.
Nice. What was your first job?
First job I was handmade cutter with the fixing in the tiles and selling in the market.
Nice.
To make money because I didn't have money enough.
Okay. When was the first time you took a flight?
I went to by boat, by lunch. I went to Qatar. Then from Qatar, I went by flight. I went to Abadan. This is first flight I remember.
First million dirhams. When were you able to collect them?
I was dealing with rupee, not dirham. That
Okay.
time. Crucial estate, not Emirat Muttahide.
Okay.
And Dubai. Anyhow, long story, but the first million dirham I made it with Titanic in 1997.
Oh, that's nice. So the Titanic brought you the first million.
Titanic, I bought it 140,000 mg. I have that receipt also. I bought it from company for Gulf.
What does MG mean?
And MG means, for example, whatever you buy price, and if you collected after expenses, you collected that money, whatever extra coming, you have to share it with the seller, with the company. Okay. I made a $2 million something profit in that.
Wow,
yeah,
nice.
This was the first money because my share was about 1 million. So
nice.
The first, yeah.
First time you arrived in Dubai, can you describe the city?
The first time I came to Dubai, it was mostly desert and very hot.
All right.
Because whatever you see today, millions trees during these 59 years, but that was not much green. So it was mostly desert. And this desert, and the reason was I was thinking, how to stay in here, but my passport was gone. So I stay here, and I find out here, automatically there is good future here, entertainment. And this is the reason. There was the Nasser Square. It was, before was Baniyas. That time was still was Baniyas. And in Nasser Square was very popular. I remember very popular. The only place was many merchant was coming, going around was, and this was the view of those time I got from Dubai.
But let me clear this to people.
Right.
You worked in the manjara, we say in Arabic.
Yes.
Because you lost your money and you had to do something to
eat.
To eat.
To eat and wait also, get the passport and go.
فطبعا استاذ احمد غلشن راح لمنجره وقال لهم انا اعرف اقطع خشب، وهناك بدا يشتغل عشان يقدر ياكل ويأجر غرفه. اوكي.
Yes, and this was also, these things also, they helped me. One carpenter, Haji Kabe, I remember very well. Of course, he died, boss. He helped me by cutter, which I was learning in school, and then put Allah Muhammad with the plywood and the formica, and then put in the tile, and 1 rupee easily I was selling in the market.
Where was the first place you stayed in Dubai?
The first place I sleep in the one roof of one guy with 1 blanket.
Nice.
No money, no money.
But you found a place, huh?
Yeah, find a place there. After that, automatically when I received the money, then automatically I rented that top of that restaurant.
Okay, can you tell me, describe a normal day in the 60s? Like for example, in the weekend, what you used to do in Dubai?
Actually, for me, there was no weekend because always I was trying to work and make money. There was no weekend for me. And then the night also to go in watching movie and sometimes also buying piracy movie, Indian screening in the National Cinema, Al Watani.
Yes, now I want to start with this phase, but let's take a break. And then after the break, we're going to go into the film industry and how you started distributing movies. All right?
Right.
مشاهدينا ابقوا معنا راجعين مع أول مرة. عودة لأول مرة مشاهدينا، ومعانا في الاستوديو عراب السينمات في الإمارات, the godfather of the cinemas in the UAE, الأستاذ أحمد غلشن. We're going to see this picture from the past. Which year was this?
Okay, this is, I came here in 1964, this was the, and I made in 1966 the same ID.
Okay. This picture was here?
Yes, here I made it one.
Do you remember which studio was it?
One studio was, his name was Muhammad. The studio was the Oscar, and he was having the machine. So this was
Oscar Studio?
Oscar Studio, Muhammad.
In Deira?
He died, yes, in Deira.
Okay. Where was this?
It was when I went to, because I have in cinema in Fujairah. So I went to Kalbe. This is between Fujairah and Kalbe. This was, I saw this scene, I like it, I went and got photo with these 2 guys there.
You went to Fujairah to see if they have cinema or not?
Yes, cinema, open air cinema there was Fujairah.
And you opened?
I have cinema, still I have cinema there.
Okay. Now let's talk about the business.
Right.
Okay. When you came first time to Dubai from Iran, you had a film reel with you. It was Mexican. Why did you have it with you?
When I came, I didn't have real movie. This was some, automatically was misunderstanding with other writers.
Journalists, okay.
Because film I came, because here I used to take the picture, because they bring in picture that time was no copyright.
Okay.
That time there was no copyright artist. It was Turshal State, Dubai, because many people was coming here and going from neighboring country. There's some people coming also working here,
Okay.
Dubai was something like open country.
Yeah, I understand you.
Because between 2 sides of the Gulf was very familiar together.
Okay.
Married, friends, business, merchants, they were doing business. Those were coming here without any document.
Yes.
And British also, they were opening and controlling by British. So this is the reason I find out here there is very friendly here, and friendly and really relaxable things. When I came here, I lost things. I was thinking, this was my destiny, my luck was, God wanted I stay here.
Because you wanted to go to the US?
I wanted to go to US. The reason was, because I was thinking always about future, something for what I came to this world, what I am going to do it. I was thinking you should not waste even 1 day, not unnecessary time. So this is the reason success.
Okay.
I became a slumdog millionaire in one country. Then I came here, became again a slumdog billionaire here.
Yes, I want to know how did we start the business and why film business?
Okay. I was starting selling newspaper. Then after that, the books in a street.
Okay.
Like that make money. and became a publisher.
This is becoming publisher.
Publisher.
But you stopped being a publisher when you came to Dubai. You changed your business.
I published about 140, 157 years. Then I find out one books about Vietnam. Vietnam, he gave me idea, this book is good for these people. That make problem to me.
Then you came here.
Then I came to Dubai.
After, when you were in Dubai, the first time you decided to bring a film and start the film business.
First, I started here buying films, buying films, little bit money getting from the, when I started board making with partner with somebody, and make money, and I start buying movie very cheap. Very cheap, screening in the night in that cinemas. And then first movie, then when I went to Iran, and then I tried to bring, because there was Farsi language also here at that time. I bought one Mexican film, but dubbed in Farsi. This is the reason I brought it, and put a Seral Malmut. And that Seral Malmut, but we put only every night putting one picture. If success, repeating again.
In which cinema? It was
Al-Watani, Cinema Al-Watani, which was in Nasser Square.
Is this the first cinema in Dubai?
First cinema in Dubai. There was no cinema everywhere in Dubai, everywhere in the Turkish estate.
Who owned the cinema?
One Abdul Rahman Alawi Bani Hashim.
He opened his cinema here?
Opened 6 years before I came.
And you then screened your films here?
There. So this one, and after that I started Hindi movie and everything, the black and white movies.
So you started bringing in Hindi movies?
Hindi movie, English picture. I brought a James Bond, for example, Doctor No.
James Bond is maybe long time after.
No.
Same period?
1967, I brought James Bond.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it very cheap.
Officially?
No, not officially.
Not officially.
Not officially.
There was only one cinema in Dubai, right?
Yes.
Al-Watan.
Right. And there was also giving films also to Sharjah military camp.
Because they had a cinema.
The military camp, they was bringing picture from Lebanon, from the company Lebanon, because they're sending to Saudi Arabia to oil company, showing there also one Aramco, and a screen also there. And I was giving also Hindi movie to them.
I heard that you, because you were working alone, and when many cinemas came out in Dubai and were established, you used to ride the bike from a cinema to another. Is that true?
Yes, I Sharjah open Sharjah cinema, one Pakistani open in Sharjah cinema, and then in Jumeirah also open Haji Harun Rahmat. I used to arrange it, the 15 minutes by 15 minutes going between Sharjah and Jumeirah.
Because that same cinema, same reel, same film
Same reel, two cinemas was going. Because the reason was the 35 millimeter is very expensive, and we have to subtitle also Arabic, also costing too much. And the reason there was not able, but now because all digital today, that.
How much did you make money from screening one film?
I made a lot of money that, they started, I used to buy film about $500, then $1,000, then $100,000, this one. The Bodyguard, for example, Bodyguard, I bought it $4,000. Titanic, I bought $140,000. Like that one, James Bond, Spectre, I bought $4 million, and then No Time to Die, $5 million. Like that went.
What was the first cinema you owned?
1990s, I made it that, of course, I made it 1980s, I made the Royal Cinema in Ajman.
You opened your first cinema in Ajman?
Somebody opened, I taken from me.
But can you explain how you run the business? Because we don't really understand between...
many, they were opening cinema, they were not able to run it. They were investing cinemas. Then I was running.
So you were running the cinema?
Yes, I was running. The first cinema I made a 12 screen in Grand Hayat. Grand Cinemas.
This is yours?
Grand Cinema, yes. That time the 12 screen, first time in the Middle East I opened it. The single cinema I opened in Galleria and Hyatt Regency. This was the first luxury cinema was there.
When did you make this business official?
Officially, this business was from then when United Arab Emirates announcement. Because
since when the Ittihad was announced,
yes, before it was not officially.
And then you had to make it official.
Yeah, no, officially.
So what did you do?
Because there was copyright.
So what did you do exactly?
After I started to go to market, to Cannes market first time. I buy movie for Middle East. Myself I buy. Because I used to buy from other people.
Did you have an office here?
First of all, I have own shops in Yusuf Bagher. Then after that, I got one very big Godam and the office also. Office in Godam and office.
Where was that?
In Yusuf Bagher, backside of Nasser School.
How did it came into your mind that you can make money out of something you love? How did you know you can make money out of it?
Because you know, when you are having, for example, I was publisher, book publisher. I find out there is no publishing book here, nothing. So I wanted to do other things, and I went to parenting press working. Also, I find out there is no work for me. So I find out entertainment. When I was publishing the books, I was going every at least minimum every week 5 times I was going to watch movie. Right. Cinema was just as a part of my life. When I came here, I find that there is no entertainment.
Yes.
And people, they enjoy. When in the night was coming in cinema al-Watani, cinema was open air with the one big bell, which is before 5 minutes before the film started, they were putting bell like church. Everybody come to know the film is starting. Okay. So this is the reason. There was no, there is no any newspaper and radio station and the television to make publicity. I used to put poster on plywood and hang in front and backside of the guy Hazal Masa and tomorrow night showing this movie, going to the market. Municipality started, you know, this complaining, and they gave me some wall in the Morshad Bazaar, put it there in the this one Abre also. This is a story.
Let's talk about the society, because people used to consider that this is against religion.
The guy who made cinema, Abdul Rahman Alawi, I told him how to make cinema. You're merchant here. You're bringing material from neighboring country. He said, my father had one open-air cinema in Bahrain, my father. So I remember to make cinema here, there was no entertainment here, nobody having cinema. So I went to Sheikh Rashid and requested him, Excellency, allow me to make cinema. And Sheikh Rashid said, our dictionary, no. He said, it's because of for tourists. He said, for tourists, go make it. So this is the reason Dubai became for me magician country. And then this black and white TV, when I started that, I used to go Sheikh Rashid in our office, you know, for so many things. Many times I see Sheikh Rashid. And the manager was telling 3 religious people came complaining. This TV. And after hearing, they were telling to Sheikh Rashid, His Excellency, why you bring in this box? My children, they brought one box at home showing downs, keys. He said, it is a religious country here, and this is not good, not suitable for this country. And Sheikh Rashid said, first of all, that box I have also at home, they call it TV.
Okay.
And then there is channel, I go sometime, I am free, I open it, there is Quran, Hadith. Okay. Who told you allow your children open at that one? They went out. So this is excellent answer, you know, to them.
Of course.
And this is the reason, you know.
It's a very smart and clever answer. We will take a break and then we'll come back to continue our talk. مشاهدينا ابقوا معنا، راجعين مع عراب السينما في الإمارات أحمد غلشن. خلكم ويانا. عودة لحلقتنا اليوم ولضيفنا في الاستوديو عراب السينمات في الإمارات the godfather of the cinemas in the UAE الأستاذ أحمد غلشن. قصص رائعة استمعنا إليها في الجزء الأول والثاني والثالث، وعلى فكرة يمكن القصص فيها تفاصيل أكثر وفيها يعني محتاجة حلقات وحلقات، ولكن طبعا في مصادر أخرى ممكن أنكم تقرون فيها أكثر عن الأستاذ أحمد وتشوفون محطات وتسمعون وتقرون عن محطات كثيرة في حياته. Going back to our conversation, I want to know, when was the first time you faced a flop, a movie flop?
1992. When I opened cinema, reopened cinema, Al-Nasr Cinema.
Okay.
In Bardo Bay, and Dolby Studio, first time Dolby Studio the cinema, and putting Unforgiven and Clint Eastwood movie. It was flop.
Okay.
And
Why did it not make
because
money?
this was Western movie, and I find out they didn't like it much, Western movie.
Okay.
Then second day, I make 2 show Unforgiven and 2 show put Hindi movie. 2 together were 1 ticket.
Okay.
This is the reason.
What was the first Hindi movie you brought?
Raj Kapoor movie, Sherry 420.
Ah, okay. It's a very famous movie.
Legend,
Yes.
okay.
How did you sense that people would like something or not? Like you said something funny in the break. I want you to say it again for the audience about editing.
You know, the reason I was always trying, you know, by any way to make people happy.
Okay.
So this is the reason. So some movies I was bringing, the film, for example, I find out there is not much entertainment inside. So what I was doing, I removing the dance which they didn't like much, I putting Arabic dance inside. Black and white movie, Arabic color dance.
How come that's so?
So I know that people, they was enjoying people, they was
Like imagine I watch a Hollywood movie or
and
maybe.
suddenly putting, you know, Indian dance inside.
How can that
with
be?
Yetnaawl, yes. This is the reason people, they wanted happy, to be happy. They didn't much cinema, they were not much familiar with cinema.
Okay.
Entertainment cinema. And of course, there was no female in cinema at all. At all, female not coming in cinema.
Really?
Yes, at all.
Why?
In 1960s.
All right.
So in the Sharjah, one day I received a letter, they said from the family of His Excellency, Sheikh of Sharjah. They mentioned, you know, we won one night only for ladies. I did it.
The first time you met Sheikh Rashid Al Maktoum. the
Sheikh
late
Rashid, I met several times. His Excellency, it was very familiar. He was coming in the morning after prayer come and going also running to see what his city was going on. Those shops opening, sometime going to a textile shop
Okay.
and asking, you know, can I have tea, coffee?
All right.
Sheikh Rashid sitting there.
Did you have a conversation with him?
Only the things was a base of business. But when I wanted 1974, end of 74, we wanted to make movie about Dubai. Yes, I talked with him several times, and Sheikh Mohammed also very friendly talked. You know, I was monitoring, you know, in my small brain and a small businessman here. And I was seeing, you know, other people also, how to running, how people coming. And find out very friendly leader. And trying, you know, to bring, inviting those people that have money. Inviting, talking about future of Dubai. How Dubai will be future, will be one of the best country in the Middle East, and open, became modern. So many people believe it and became millionaire. Many, they were not believing what they were saying that.
Really?
Not believing these things. Those people believe, became billionaire.
Okay.
So this is the reason. After that also, whenever it was Ramadan, I started Ramadan, inviting, and always also my name there, and insisting going there and see friends also, and talking about future investment here, good for you.
Okay.
So this is the reason. That's why it is catching investor to investor, talking from other country was coming from east, west, north, coming investing here.
Now we are in 2023 and the business has changed a lot. How can the cinema business survive while there are many platforms like Netflix, like OSN, are producing even originals? People now are watching movies from their homes.
Yeah, very good question. This is the reason always cinema was facing these things. For your information, I remember the first effect things was in 2020. We were screening trailer and publicity we put in cinemas. The film was Jungle Book 2. Jungle Book 2, 2020, we were screening cinema, and suddenly they came also remove it. Why? They sold it on Netflix or Amazon.
Okay.
Corona.
Yeah.
It was not enemy to see that. But this enemy, nobody was knowing. Me, I started real estate, and in real estate, I started renting, and helped me that, to run the
I know, but I'm talking about the film industry.
film industry, and I lost too much. Of course I lost too much. Those pictures, I bought it under production, became ready. One of them was No Time to Die.
Okay, but where is the industry going? Are you still going to do
Once
business,
again,
cinema business?
these things, because of the management of Dubai, which I was believing, the cinema will never close. At least, by 5%, 10%, 50%,
Yeah, I know.
20%.
Yeah.
But this time, change. They need big movie. It will not go normal movies.
Do you think cinema will die?
No, never die cinema, never. I never think it, because always cinema survive, because cinema with new technology going.
Okay. You still live in the UAE after
Right.
all these years, and this is home for you.
I
Tell me about
cannot
UAE.
leave this country. I was several country. I went to market, film was. I go not for the holiday. I go for the market. America, I bought houses. I wanted to go there. I left everything. I tried to be here only.
Nice.
Because I find out here will be most better for me and better brain like me also here.
All right, we're going to see one last picture. And please tell me, where was this?
There is cinema.
Okay.
The first air-conditioned cinema in 1971.
The first air-conditioned cinema.
Cinema 1971, Sheikh Rashid opened it.
Were you there?
I was inside, I was not here.
Okay. I'm really pleased and honored that you accepted the invitation. You are one of the biggest businessmen, and you really had a big influence in the cultural movement, entertainment, industry and business in the UAE. Thanks, and in the region also. Thanks for being here with us on this very special night. And you're a very special guest of mine, and I'm really honored that I had this conversation with you.
First, I have to thank those leaders which give me opportunity, one non-Arabs, to come to this country and start business and give me this opportunity. I have to thank and Sheikh Rashid, His Excellency Rahman, and as well as Sheikh Muhammad and other leaders, and as well as this young shabab which is doing, I see the best doing jobs. This is giving energy, and we have to hand to hands to do it. This I feel is like my country here.
It is yours.
We are not going to live also million years, 1,000 years, 100 years. So whatever we have also experience and enjoying that. So we have to thanks God and thanks also this happened.
Thank you مشاهدينا. أتمنى استمتعتوا بحلقة اليوم واستفدتوا منها. تابعونا في الحلقة القادمة إن شاء الله من أول مرة. إلى اللقاء.